steps up to deliver a check there. Here's Adam Zidlicki cutting in. 2 goals on Family Day back on Monday against those Niagara Ice Dogs in a 6-0 beatdown as the Ice Dogs continued to reel here in Brampton. Misa, outlet pass over on the other side. Zabeski picks it up at center. He's closed off on, and back to get it's Luca D'Amato spotting a full face shield today. Torrance sends this one into the middle. Sinivuori moving in and shooting it high and wide as the puck rattles out to center. Andrew Gibson. Powell's got it now. He'll just loft this one into the Brampton zone. Minute and a half.
Looking like the Steelheads are doing that here early on.
Misa loses an offensive zone faceoff, so the Generals take possession again. This one's going to be icing against Oshawa with 16-12 once again against Sinivuori. Misa won that one cleanly. Back to Leskovar. The shot was blocked there by Noah Powell, who charges after it. But Adam Zidlicki's back there first for Brampton. 2 goals, as we mentioned, on Family Day against Niagara for Adam Zidlicki. And he streaks after this one, beats out the icing call, and centers it in front. It hit the side of the goal. Zidlicki chopping at it, but Andrew Gibson takes over, the Nashville Predator draft pick. His pass disrupted by Harding, and now Zabeski takes over for Brampton. He finds a streaking Zidlicki. Zidlicki down the middle, shot went well wide, follows it up, couldn't get a second one away. And now it's Oshawa taking over again. Noah Powell flipping this one out to center. Glove down by Leskovar. He'll get the red line and send it in.
Those 2 goals in that last game against Niagara with the shorthanded marker in there as well. So if that depth scoring keeps going, you like where the Steelheads are headed.
Big measuring stick game, I think, for both teams as they look to solidify themselves in the Eastern Conference. Oshawa going for top seed. Steelheads perhaps can get home ice advantage. They've got some work to do, though. But they're certainly on a roll, winning 5 of their last 6 as Danford's pressured in his own zone there. Good work by Zabeski on the forecheck. And in to pick it up, Sinivuori working it to the line, and it's off way to get body position and take the puck. That's just excellent displays there from Beckett Seneca. At the end of a shift, too, he nearly opened the scoring. Gibson to Wang as those two return to one another. Van Volsen taps it right back to the Generals as Gibson has it. And now Torrance. Tried to throw that one up. Witkowski able to send it back in. Gibson to Wang. Generals get the breakout, but couldn't find a clean pass on the board, so Leskovar has it behind his own net. And now to Gabe Sherratt. Sherratt will flip this one, nearly hit the scoreboard up there at CAA Center as it's played back by Gibson to Danford, kept in by Patton. Gibson goes up the ice. And now it's Toms who tries to throw it in front. Good read there by Reed Gee. And the puck is knocked out to center. Morelli is going to carry this one right back in. But Stevie's got it now, and the Steelheads dodge a bullet there. Angus McDonnell picking up speed and throwing the puck into Oshawa territory. Rakoff picks up the puck in the offensive zone. Little reverse check there on D'Amato. There's a delayed hand pass called, so Martone didn't touch the puck. And Noah Powell will take advantage of that and pick up speed. Sinivuori, cross-ice pass. Great read by us in the first intermission in the Oshawa Generals tunnel. But so far, so good for Brampton on Connor Smith's first as a Steelhead. Now Leskovar in his own end rattles this one up the boards. Gibson kicked at it to keep it in. And Leskovar unable to clear. Partial 2-on-1 down low. Powell off the post. That's the second post for Oshawa today.
Yeah, second time, like you said, getting one past Gillespie, but not able to get it past the post.
Now Misa on the forecheck as Zabeski crashes to the net. Harding at the point. Shot tipped wide. Zidlicki chasing after this puck. Powell, who nearly tied the game moments ago. Sinivuori getting center, throwing it across to Torrance. Torrance bumping it back down low. It's Simon Wang. Wang finds Danford, the trailer. Shot blocked by Zabeski. And the Oakville native will clear it out to center. Had a goal against the Generals back at the Tribune Community Center Saturday night.
3%.
Yeah, it certainly dug itself a hole early in the season. But it's been better as Martone knocks it to the line and out. Generals have their second power play unit out there to start after the long shift from the top line. Here's D'Amato, 35 seconds left in the period. Sinivuori finding Matt Buckley, and he'll bump it back to Griffin, who gets the entry. Owen Griffin moving in. McDonnell clipped him. And the Steelheads steal the puck again. Martone, great play away from the puck, and he'll send it the rest of the way. 18 seconds left. Maybe time for one more rush. Generals looking to tie here late. Sinivuori makes a move at the line, dusts it off. Powell sets up, finding D'Amato. 6 seconds to go in the period. Powell behind the net. Griffin swiping at it. Smith just going to pin it up against the boards, and that's it for 20 minutes. Steelhead. So the Generals, just a puck drop away from going 0 for 1 on the power play. Brampton has it now as Finn Harding exits the box, and it's another clean kill for Brampton. Here's Rakoff finding Martone, and he was just belted in open ice by Ben Danford. Now a breakaway pass up for Powell. He misses that. Behind the play, Leskovar and Danford with a spirited tilt. Both of them got a couple. 4-on-4 action for a minute 18, and then Brampton heads to an abbreviated power play. Andrew Gibson, the Nashville Predator prospect, checked by Rakoff, 2-on-1. Rakoff down the left side, shoots, Oster the save, and then McDonnell got interrupted as he tried to cash in on the rebound. Griffin, as the Generals maintain possession here, D'Amato bumps it back for Sinivuori, and sending it back to D'Amato, who sends it in. That was the first shot for either side in this second period. Sinivuori absorbs a check from Rakoff, walks the line. Sinivuori still holding on to it. Rakoff leans on him, finishes his check. Griffin picks it up now. Oshawa circling on the offensive zone. Griffin turned back into neutral ice by Fibiger. 30 seconds until Brampton heads to a power play as Sinivuori picks the puck up now down the left side. He gets bumped there by Harding, and he's lobbying for a slashing call there.
Yeah, that's right. Harding, maybe the Generals tried to sneak him on the ice there, but Danford now has to come back out as he's out of the penalty box. Leskovar still sitting in the box as he gets that misconduct.
And now Danford,
and like you said, 2 chances there for McDonnell. Couldn't get it past Oster.
Gee holding on to the puck here as the Generals make a change up front. Second line out there. And Torrance stripped the puck, but Gee bails out his D partner at the last second. Martone unable to get it deep. And now D'Amato moving it into Steelhead territory. Gee back to get it, pushed up against the boards. Von Richter helps it along. Rakoff missed the puck. Then a shot from a bad angle. Stop. Rebound. Good save by Gillespie. And then he pounces on the rebound but can't cover it. Now a shot by Morelli. And that one didn't get through. Best chances for the Generals this period. Brampton scrambling now, desperate for a clear. Rakoff's been out there a while. He can't get it out. Now thrown into the open corner. D'Amato pinches. Torrance behind the net. Luke Torrance centers it. Morelli shoots. That one over the net. Now Luca D'Amato. Pressured by Gee. Reed Gee throws it up the boards, and it's just out of the reach of Morelli. Brampton, though, not out of the woods yet. Rakoff able to get off, but it's a long change here in this second period. Simon Wang is fresh. He'll pick the puck up now, thread it through. Martin tried a shot. It was blocked. Martin reverses, then thrown in front. Just missed Sinivuori. Powell. And Fibiger will find Finn Harding up ice. Harding down the right side. He'll take the ice available and bump it back to Misa. Now to Jakob Fibiger. Fibby, shot, stop, rebound in front, and it'll be cleared by Matthew Buckley.
And the Steelheads getting a good chance there with Zabeski getting in the eyesight of Jacob Oster. That puck comes through from Fibiger, right on goal, but Oster able to fight through that and make the pad save.
This unit stays out there. Misa taken down. Wow. That one's not a penalty. Check, bumping Parker Von Richter. Finn Harding back to get it. Rakoff across, and now Porter Martone delaying, and he'll flip it into the middle for McDonnell. Looking across for Rakoff. Carson's got it in front for McDonnell. Good stick at the last second by Noah Powell. And now Powell sending it back the other way. He lost it to Martone. McDonnell stationary, finds a streaking Martone. And now Harding over to Sova. Sova shot, caught and held by Oster. Kept in the lead again. And that's where we sit. 2-1, 5-on-5 to start period 3 as Connor Smith reverses to Rakoff in his own zone. Rakoff behind his own net. Powell, who picked up an assist on the D'Amato goal, as Sinivuori throws it right back in. Torrance waiting on it. He'll leave it there for Powell. And now Powell works his way to the middle of the ice, throwing it behind the net. Smith able to body Torrance away from the puck. Martone touch pass, cut off. Second chance to clear, and Sinivuori held it in. Danford in front. Now was tipped on by Powell. And Sinivuori just here. Mason Zabeski driving in. One-handed shot stopped, and it squirts in front. D'Amato playing it up. 22 seconds to go in the power play. Powell, Sinivuori. Watched by Harding. Sinivuori working with it now. Back up top to Buckley. Return to Sinivuori. And now D'Amato shoots through traffic, and it's stopped and held.
Puck towards the net right there with traffic in front. Gillespie just saw it at the end and made the save.
Now Brampton wins a face-off. Clean breakout. But it's thrown right back in by Andrew Gibson as the physicality continues to ramp up here in this third period. Zabeski on the pass from Harding. He'll swoop this one out to center. Gibson couldn't get it past Leskovar, but Powell will throw it in. And now Harding backtracking. Harding will ring this one around the boards. It does get out right to center. Wang, he'll throw it right back in. Gillespie slows it down, and now Finn Harding is on it, coming up on 4 minutes gone here in the third period. For tuning in, it's been a good one between two Eastern Conference heavyweights here in Brampton. As Gibson flips the puck out to center, and Von Richter retreating on it. Mason Zabeski has taken down behind the play was Van Volsen. He's grabbing his midsection now as he gets back in the play. Zabeski leaning heavy on this puck here. Zidlicki picks it up here in the offensive zone on the perimeter. Now Zidlicki working his way up top. He'll find Guy at the left point. Shot misses a tip. Zabeski had his stick in the way. And Simon Wang able to move this puck up. It's out of the reach of Sinivuori. And no icing. Guy makes a safe play over to Luke Misa. And the Steelheads get the zone exit. Zidlicki, head man for Zabeski. He'll send it in. Took a big check there from Gibson and threw an extra shot at him. Now the Steelheads have it in the offensive zone. Misa, Harding, Leskovar shoots. Hit a body in front. Sherrock cross-check from behind. And the Steelheads still on the attack. There's a shot deflected from Leskovar. Stop made there by Oster. And the puck's played down towards Gillespie. It'll hit him right in the same point streak. Drops it off, and Sherrott's shot goes wide. Smith picks it up in front. Shot was blocked there and stopped by Oster. Gabe Sherratt to Jakob Fibiger. And back to Sherratt now, who cycles it back down low. Out of the reach of Witkowski. Smith comes in to pinch and keep the attack alive. 8:52 to go here in the third. It's 2-1 Steelheads over the Oshawa Generals. Morelli able to find Sinivuori now in stride. Sinivuori tried to stop up. Smith stayed with him all the way and took him down. Now we'll pile up on the boards in the Brampton zone. Fibiger trying to dig this one out as well as the Gens make a change on the back end behind the play. Sherratt, end of a long shift for him, and he flips this one out. No icing as the puck slows up.
Smart play there by Gabe Sherratt, as you said. End of a long shift, able to just get that one into neutral ice and not all the way down the ice for icing.
Danford now on the attack. Wang closes in on it. Generals trying to turn right back up ice. Ethan Toms down the right side. Into the middle of the ice, and a great save by Gillespie. Generals are pushing now, but it was a great stop, pushing from his left to his right. And Gillespie robbed Franson, and Franson now being escorted to the penalty box.
I think that was actually Sinivuori who was going to the net there, and that pass from Toms came through. And then
D'Amato's second of the game, 7th of the year stands, and it's 3-2 Brampton. Off the face-off, Finn Harding's able to flip this one up, and it's going to be icing that. Now finally they drop the puck. Ritchie won it. Luca Morelli at the point. Morelli, no shooting lane. Zabeski's there. He'll dust off to Barlow. Through the seam to Gibson. Andrew Gibson. Colby Barlow. He hammered that one wide. And Zidlicki chops it out to center.
Net empty right now for the Generals. 6-on-5 here with under 2 minutes to go.
So Oster on the bench. Seneca flips it in, and Gillespie's going to cover up. Basically use a timeout. When the goal was being reviewed, they were drawing up plays as Smith throws it wide of the empty net. It's icing against Brampton, so they still have their timer. 3-2 Steelheads, and Sinivuori won the draw. Barlow pushes it back to Morelli. Morelli, Barlow, no shot there. Back to Morelli, who winds but doesn't fire. Luca Morelli back across. Gibson hammers it wide. Barlow on it now, pressured by Zabeski. Morelli chops at it. Smith goes down to block it, and Connor Smith clears it all the way out. No icing as the puck was tipped.
Great play there by Connor Smith to get down, settle that puck, and then get it down the ice.
There's a minute 11 left. Here's Andrew Gibson. Throws it deep into the Brampton zone. Harding chasing after it. The puck goes by everybody. Back to Morelli at the point. And now Seneca. Pushed off there. Short side jam shot stopped by Gillespie. And now Harding with under a minute left. He tries for the empty net but missed well wide. It's icing again. Steelheads are tired as well. McDonnell lost the draw to Ritchie. Now Morelli at the point. 48 seconds left. He floats it wide. Seneca trying to pass it through. It was tipped. Morelli keeps it in. Luca Morelli down low to Beckett Seneca. And now Callum Ritchie, Andrew Gibson. Ritchie fires, and a good stop by Gillespie. No rebound. The right of Gillespie. Van Volsen won it this time. Leskovar rings it up the boards. McDonnell waiting on it. Ritchie, though, cut it off. Seneca behind the net. Thought about centering it, and now he'll play it back up top. 22 seconds left. Gibson, Barlow, Morelli, Barlow. Back to Morelli, shoots, and that one deflected wide. Leskovar couldn't get the puck out. Now Van Volsen in the middle of the ice, over to Porter Martone. He'll get it out. McDonnell with an empty net, and Angus McDonnell puts the game on